maybe and talk about case studies of interesting new use cases that have come out in our next round. Matt, do you want to tell us about what Ancoris is? But you've also got lots of customers, cloud customers, haven't you? So you've probably seen, a kind of diverse range of take-up and users. What's the last couple of years been like from your perspective?
Yeah, thanks, Madhu. Morning, everyone. So we're probably the least known of the organisations on stage. So we're a Google Cloud partner. We've worked with Google since about 2009. Google have been doing sort of AI-related stuff. So whether we don't know what the terminology is, as you can tell. Is it machine learning? Is it traditional AI? Is it predictive AI? But Google have been doing that stuff for a long period of time, similar to Amazon.
I mean, just for the sake of clarification, machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, and as is deep learning.
Yes, I mean, I normally characterise it as being able to train a machine to accurately spot a pattern or make a prediction or classify information.
From a large data set.
Yeah, distinct from generative AI, where the machine is trying to predict the response that you're expecting to get for a given input.
Yeah.
Google have done this stuff for a long time, similar to Amazon. The T in GPT stands for Transformer. A team from Google wrote the paper on the Transformer in 2017. We, as a business, have been doing kind of data and AI for a number of years, but we didn't sort of have a chief AI officer, which we now do. So from my perspective, the last 2 years have been fantastic. What customers are really doing with this stuff at the moment is they're trying to figure out what to do with it, first of all. So everyone I speak to seems to have an action from their kind of board or governing body to try and find out what it is, what they could do with it, what are the risks, and for some businesses and some organisations, is it an existential threat to their business model? So that's the first thing. Second thing is that they're then trying to figure out how to use it. What are the use cases? What could you take advantage of in what context from a business perspective? And then the third thing is, can they build something quite quickly, a rapid prototype that shows them how to then actually take advantage of that in real life? And we're kind of fortunate enough to work with customers who are kind of open to that kind of prototyping process. And we're at the point now where there's a handful of customers who are actually now going into production scale out with Gen AI-based services. Most people, though, are kind of still in the fairly experimental phases with the technology. So just to reassure people, in the room and online, if you're not kind of there with this technology yet, don't worry. There's a lot of fear of missing out. There's a lot of hype about this stuff, but it is early, and it's early in the adoption.